There are too many traders that try this with this feeling as though I have to do it with my money, and they destroy their families' lives. They destroy their savings. They destroy their future. They hurt themselves because the first period of this is loss, traders. You cannot get around this. Do you understand? You can't get around the fact that you're going to lose first. You have to lose your life before you gain your life in this business. You have to squat before you leap. Do you understand? You got to go backwards before you go forward. And God help you if for whatever reason you are not trained, you are not disciplined, you have very little experience, and you start winning right away. God have mercy on your soul, because I am telling you, if that happens to you, the market is going to correct that. And it is going to take back what you weren't supposed to have, what you did not earn. And it's going to take it back so violently that you probably won't ever rebound from that. You don't want to win first. Winning, or true winning in this business, comes after the hardship. True, real winning comes after experience. It takes time to build experience. It takes time to go through every possible scenario the market can throw at you. It takes time to live through all of the different market cycles. It takes time to go through and live through and experience all of the market's possibilities, all of the things, all of the tricks that it has under its belt, all of the things that it has the possibility of throwing at you. You have to work to get to a place in your development where the market can no longer surprise you. Do you understand? Where it's impossible for the market to surprise you, because there's nothing that the market can do now that you haven't seen hundreds, if not thousands of times. You've got to remove the element of surprise. You've got to get yourself to a place where been there, done that 1,000 times. And this state removes fear to a large extent, because if you've seen it 1,000,000 times and you've been through it 1,000 times and you're still alive, then it can't be that serious, right? And so your goal should be to rush for experience, not rush to be profitable right now. Rush to get experience. To become experienced, you need thousands of winning trades and thousands of losing trades too. Why do that with your own capital? Why lose when you know in order to become experienced, I've got to lose a lot and win a lot. I've got to put losing behind me. So if that's the case and you know that, why would you lose your own money going through that period? Bring your money into the equation after this period, after you've got all the losing out of the way. My father used to say, Oliver, look, I never really agreed with my dad's philosophy, but he did. It was just always interesting when he said it. Anyway, he would say, Oliver, listen, my theory is that everyone is born with the same amount of bullshit they have to go through, bad times in life. Everyone has the same amount. He just says that some people experience all of their bull in life, all of their bad things in the beginning of their life. And having gone through it very early, it looks as though now in the middle of their life, at the latter part of their life, they live the charmed life. Almost everything they touch turns to gold. Nothing really bad happens to them. That's because they got it out of the way early. Some people don't experience their bull up front. They experience it in the latter part of their life. And the beginning of their life seems seems to just be peachy until later, when it's time for them to experience their lot in life, their lot of bull in life. And some people experience it in the middle, and some people just get it sprinkled throughout their whole life. But my dad's theory was that everyone has the same amount. It just looks different because they experience it at different times. If that's true, it is preferable for a trader to get all of his losing out of the way now. Don't delay it. Don't try to escape it. Just, if you're gonna lose, if that's required to become truly a master, if losing 1,000 different ways is required to become experienced, to become decorated as a trading soldier, then get it out of the way now. Let's just lose until it loses your grip on you. Don't delay it. Don't hold it back. Don't get depressed. Don't get bothered. Don't get down on yourself. Just keep going, because at a certain point, losing runs out of its ability to surprise you. Losing runs out of its ability to hold you, because you've seen it so often. You've seen it so many times. You've experienced it so many times. And it starts to get easier to chop the losses down, to minimize them, to keep them under control, especially when you're familiar with all of the ways to lose. But that familiarity can't come from a theoretical understanding of loss. You've got to lose first. And I wish this was told to me when I was going through my 6 years of darkness, living with deep depression. If someone was there to tell me, Oliver, this is the way it's supposed to be, it would have been easier for me.